Hey guys, welcome back to MLB 23 The Show Red Sox Franchise Mode, and I'm back. I don't know for how long, but certainly long enough to be back right now. I just realized I haven't been posting any of this series for a little bit over a month right now. And again, I don't know. I just don't really have the motive. I don't really have the grit. I don't have the desire to post any content on the show at the moment. Doesn't mean that the series is going to be discontinued or going to get canceled in the midway through. Of course, I am still, willing, or I am still going to finish the series regardless, but of course, certainly not around this time. Of course, I did try to make this as a daily upload, but I felt like, I'm pretty busy with my own life here as well. So the fact that having needing to play the game, edit the game, and recording it. Of course, it's a whole procedure. It's a different procedure, and at the same time, but I think when the last upload that we did, the Red Sox weren't doing very well. But once I stopped recording, they somehow turn the games around. They did way better than I thought they would. To be honest, they're still winning over 500 games, not 500 games. They're still, so far the record, it's above 500 at the moment. And I think at one point they were having a 8-game, 9-game winning streak, and they just kept on winning at one point. And it's honestly, it's fun to watch this team sometimes, but at the same time, it's quite frustrating, per se. There are times where offensively we can be completely silent, and offensively we could have been, really good, but somehow in the end was just disappointed by our defense. So in terms of the future of this channel, of course, I am still posting the my podcasting going on. It's a weekly commitment. I'm okay with that, but with this series, it's just going to take a very long time. Right now, this is episode number 12, which means that we have approximately 150 more games, depending on the playoffs as well. Maybe more, maybe less, depending on that. But yeah, I did play a little bit more the show, actually. I think I recorded a few more games ahead. Again, it's just a matter of getting the video out. Again, right now, I just feel like, quantity over quality in terms of this series at the moment. You guys might think otherwise, but I just think that, there's nothing special about this series. But if you guys are, enjoying whatever I'm doing right now, just a condensed game of, the gameplay. If you guys like it, you know what? Thank you guys for that. But other than that, I just feel like, it's quite repetitive doing this every day. It's not that I'm not enjoying it, but again, it's quite boring at one point. But right now, after a month, I feel better sitting back in my chair, talking, commentating, whatever screen that I'm seeing in front of me, just commentating, just very chillax section, to be honest. But yeah, I in my own time, I have my own studying. But right now, I have an exam due in September, but I've decided to take it next year, which means I will get a little bit more free time in terms of playing the game, and also, having the commitment to just to record and stuff like that. But right now, it's I'm back but I'm not sure if it's going to be daily upload. I'm sure I said that in the last video, but I don't want to give you guys way too much hope. But at the same time, I still want you guys to be optimistic that, it's not dead. But other than this series, of course, I'm still wanting to finish my FIFA 23 career mode, especially when the season is ending very soon. We still have one more game before the end of 2022-2023 season, so I really hope that I'm gonna, finish that. Having 2 series done by the start of the next, soccer football game. And yeah, I think again, it's just a matter of fact. It's just just that's pretty much my life right now. Not doing much, to be honest. Just kind of taking my time and enjoying some of the Red Sox baseball, to be honest. And at times where I felt like, I'm not quite feel like watching the Red Sox. Honestly, I'm just there watching Yoshida. I think he is a fantastic player. At first, when he first started, he was a little bit quiet, trying to adjusting to the major league style, and also he picked up a hamstring injury earlier on. Didn't really quite feature in a lot of games, but right now he is certainly doing quite well. I mean, by the time I'm recording today, May 26th, the Red Sox beat Arizona D-backs 7-2, I believe. Yoshida got strikeout 3 times. I believe that would be the first time for him in his career, possibly his entire career. Apparently, he is that type of player who walks a lot. Very good eye. Very hard to get him out at the same time. But right now, it's certainly looking very good for us. And since I've been gone for so long, of course, there are a lot of news that I want to talk about it. Even though news that happened weeks or months ago, I still want to go over it, sometime. But right now, let's talk about the overall season so far. I believe they're 27-24, if I remember correctly. Again, they were doing horrible at one point at the start of the season, and somehow we picked ourselves up. And at one point, AL East was looking very good. Every team was had the record over 500, and it shows the competitiveness of AL East. And that's honestly one of the best national leagues ever, or one of the best division ever in baseball. Especially Tampa Bay Rays, as I'm recording them right now, has been tremendous, to be honest. They were 20-something and 1, or 20-something and 2 or 3. Apparently, they tied the record, or almost tied the record of having the best opening, games of the series. But you know what? This baseball is gonna happen. But right now, I didn't really check the standing at all. But certainly, Tampa Bay Rays looking very good this season. I'm not, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be surprised if they somehow, ending this season with the, clinching the spot easily. But for the rest, New York Yankees, Blue Jays, Baltimore Orioles, Red Sox, they've been okay, but certainly way better than the other teams in other divisions. But there you go, guys. Talking about the gameplay right here. Coming back from a 2-0 deficit, we kind of scored a few more runs towards the last 2-3 innings and finally making a comeback. I'm not quite sure if this is the last game of this 4-game series, but certainly might be the second last. I'm not quite sure. It depends on the Knicks. Depends on the Knicks game. Then I will know. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.